future Canadian, and welcome to day 6 of our Canada Study Visa Secrets. So today we'll be talking about the lump sum trap and business accounts disasters. So these are two very common mistakes that a lot of people make with their study visa application. Now, what is lump sum? Lump sum is a deposit that is significantly larger than your normal activity. The normal transactions you do, when you have any transaction that is significantly larger than it counts as lump sum. So it's not just about the amount, it's about the pattern. Some accounts, 100 million naira is a normal thing for them. Other accounts, 10 million naira is a huge thing for them. Do you get it? So let's look at the scenario whereby 400k comes in, the person spends maybe 380. So you can see the scenario A on the left. Then maybe 400k in, 500k in, 600, 450. Then suddenly 700k comes in. That looks like a normal thing for that account. Do you see it? It's consistent. There's nothing suspicious. Now look at another scenario. 150k, 150k, 150k just keeps coming in. Then suddenly there's a deposit of 5 million naira. Now that's lump sum, and that amount needs to be explained. Do you get it? So lump sum in their own or on their own they are not the problem. The problem is when you don't explain it, when you don't explain it properly, or when you cannot explain it. That's usually where the problem is. So you can have lump sums provided you explain beyond doubt that the money is accessible to you, the source is legitimate, and you can always spend it. Do you get it? There must have been signs that you are using the account well, you can spend from the account. So if you want more info on how to structure proof of funds properly, we have another video, the CAT system for structuring your proof of funds so that you get approved. Now, this is why lump sum triggers refusals. So when an officer sees a lump sum, they automatically think that this person borrowed the money just to show for visa purposes, and the money is not really theirs. Do you get it? And that they will return the money after visa. And the problem with this is when they return the money, they have nothing to spend to take care of themselves in Canada, and they end up burdening the system. They become a liability, and they can become a liability, and that's what Canada is avoiding. They want to be sure that everyone coming in meets the requirements for a successful life there, not that they come there and they are struggling. Do you understand? And the interesting part is that they are usually right. When they see lump sums like that, they have experience. They've been saying it for years, multiple times, and they know what it means. So you have to make sure that yours doesn't follow the pattern that will get you refused. And most times there's a timing trap. So some people, it comes 2 months before application, a month, some right after they've gotten admission, some just before they pay visa fees. So you need to make sure that the money is there sitting, waiting already. You can build it up, but it's always best that you have it. It's more like you already have this money, it's just there. Do you get it? That's the picture that you want to paint. So let me give you an instance now. So an applicant's bank statement shows opening balance of 800,000 naira on the 12th of August. Then suddenly a deposit of 4.5 million naira appears without explanation. Do you get it? So the visa officer had to refuse it because the funds appear to be temporary, it's unexplained, and it looks like it was just put there for visa. So you want to avoid that same pattern that they've seen and they've been refusing. You want to make yours believable. You want to explain beyond doubt so you get your visa approved. Now here's how to avoid the lump sum trap. So you build the balance gradually. That's one way to avoid it. 2M, 2.5, just be taking it up gradually over a period of time. And you can also start with the full amount and you let it sit there for long, and you must also be able to explain it. If it's source of income, you show proof. If it's business, if it's that you sold something some years back, make sure that even as it is sitting there, you explain it properly. So if you must also make a large deposit, you need to explain it immediately with your documents. So an example is on 15th of March, 5 million naira was deposited. This is a gift from my father from sale of his property. So you just need to explain with proof. Do you get it? You need to prove that there is a genuine relationship there, that your father genuinely sold the property. There must be undeniable proof. So you can attach affidavit of gift, property sale letter, father's bank statement showing the debit, your bank statement showing the credit, property documents, birth certificate, everything to prove that it is real. So with explanation, what looks like a red flag becomes a green flag. And if you need help putting together your proof of funds, reach out to us and we would put you through. And if you've been finding this video valuable so far, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on updates like this, and also share with people that are also interested so they don't make costly mistakes. Now, part 2, business account disaster. So this is where many people also get it wrong. So let's say your uncle is sponsoring you, is a successful businessman. His business account shows 100 million naira in inflow last month, 95 million naira outflow still that same last month, and he has a current balance of 8 million naira. So the point is, he has very active transactions. Do you understand? So now you might think that this your uncle can easily sponsor you. You just submit his bank statements and they will believe that, oh, he has the money to sponsor you and things like that. So what you don't get is that the visa officer sees this statement and he sees that the money is working. It's not just as though the money is sitting there waiting for you to use. He sees that the business needs money, so they would still refuse it, even though the inflow and outflow seems large and seems like it could support you. Do you understand? So refusal reason usually borders or usually moves around the line of sponsor's account shows high business turnover, but funds appear to be working capital actively used in business operations. I'm not satisfied, funds will be available for applicants' study, so they refuse you for that too. So these are things to also have in mind. So if you want to use a sponsor and you're thinking, oh, he has a lot of money, his business does, you need to have all these things in mind too. They could easily see that that business would need the money anytime. Do you understand? So even if your sponsor has 20 million naira in the account, if it's active business money, they will doubt that it is available for you. So the best way is for them to transfer it to you or to pay a portion of your tuition, just to make sure that the money is truly available for you. It's best it is with you rather than in the company's account where it could be used anytime. Now the solution is very simple, but a lot of people don't do it. So you calculate your living expenses and your sponsor transfers the money to you. Do you understand? You calculate, or you just let your sponsor know how much you need and the sponsor transfers it to you, and the money can sit in your account for 4 to 6 months to show that the money is truly there, available, sitting, waiting for you to use it to study. Do you understand? Then you submit your own personal account statement, and you also need to show proof that, okay, this money came from your business account. You show proof that your business is really generating income. You just need to prove that source very well. So what this shows is that your sponsor has committed the funds to you. So the money has been separated from business and is sitting in your account ready for you. So that's how you show real commitment. Now your sponsor could be anyone. It could be your father, it could be your mother, but the main thing is how you prove the sponsorship, and we've explained it here. So it's always best they transfer the money to you. Include supporting documents to justify their source of income and their capacity to transfer the money to you without issues. You prove that there is a genuine relationship there too. So if you are missing out on the previous days, we highly encourage you, go to our channel and watch it so that you get the full picture. Now let's use a real success story so you get to see the difference between leaving the money, submitting your business account, and submitting your personal account. So the initial plan was to use her dad's business account with 80 million naira turnover per month. So we advised her to move the money she needs into her personal account and just leave it there. Do you get it? So on doing that, she applied and they could see that the money was clearly there waiting to be used for her studies, and she got approved. So the main difference now is that if she had submitted her father's business account now, they would have seen it, that there is high turnover, the business is active, the owner is wealthy, but are the funds truly available for the students? And that poses higher risk for refusal. But after moving the money to her personal account, the visa officer says that okay, the funds have been transferred from the business, the money has been sitting there idle for 6 months, and it shows that it has been clearly assigned for studies. The funds are available, and the chances of being refused for proof of funds in that case is low. So this is something you can apply to your own case. Move the money, let it stay there to show that okay, this money is truly meant for your studies and it is available. So if your sponsor won't transfer funds to you, it's just best to look for another sponsor, because that's the best way to go about it to ensure that you get approved. Now, there's also a length of time rule that you need to have in mind. Do you get it? Now, let's look at it like this. So it's always best to have had the funds in your account for long to show that the funds are truly available. And when we say for long, at maybe 6 to 4 months is preferable. If you are going to build it up within that period, that works too. But if you are listening to this and you've not started, it's best to keep the funds long before, so it shows that okay, this money is just sitting there waiting for you to use it for your application. Do you understand? That's the best way to go about it to increase your chances of being approved. Yes. Now, the key takeaway from everything is that lump sum is not just about how much you deposit. It's about how it correlates with your previous transactions. For some people, 100M, small thing. For some people, 10M, a lot. So you need to look at the normal transactions you do even before you decided to start immigration or to consider it, and find a way to organize your proof of funds. And if there is a lump sum, explain it. The lump sum is not the problem. Explaining it is where the bottleneck is. So if you are using business accounts, they are not the problem. Do you understand? But it's always best that you transfer the funds to your personal account to show commitment and show that these funds, business is not going to need it. Do you understand? And the length of time, the longer the money has been sitting there, the more it shows that that money was initially made and available for studying in Canada. So when you fix these issues, you eliminate over 60% of refusal reasons. Do you understand? So if you found this video valuable, for you to watch up to this point, thank you very much. It shows that you are getting value. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone that would also benefit from it. And if you have questions, kindly ask in the comment section and I would put you through. So thank you very much for watching. And this is a self-check question. So looking at your situation right now, which of the following now best suits you? Is it that your account is clean, no lump sum, funds sitting there waiting? Is it that you need to transfer from your business account to your personal account? Is it that you have unexplained lump sum deposits? Is it that your funds are too recent? Or is it that you are just realizing that everything you've been doing is wrong? So let us know in the comment section so we can guide you. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe for more info. And if you missed the previous days, be sure to check them out and stay tuned for the next episode.